Okay, so this is Federico. Obviously, you're gonna hear my accent, which is gonna be a little bit of a strange accent. Probably it's gonna be Italian accent. Guess what? I'm Italian. So I made a lot of mistakes in my life, so I had to pretty much expose myself a little bit with this video. And I thought I was gonna talk about obviously living life to the fullest, live life to the fullest. Now, why would you even want to live life to the fullest? Obviously, the fact is pretty simple. I mean, you want to live life to the fullest because obviously when you get to being 70 or 80 years old, you want to actually be pretty much satisfied with what you did and what you tried to do in your past years. And so you don't want to be like staying there and watching other people and saying I regret this, I regret that, and that's gonna sound like pretty lame, but not to others. Obviously it's gonna sound lame to you because you're gonna be you're gonna be standing right there with people in front of you hearing this thing. I mean, for example, I gave Vaynerchuk credits to him for saying this. He says, try to go talk with old people. When you go talk with old people, you find out these old people actually have a shitload of regrets, and they're actually extremely they actually wish they could go back in time because they never did what they could have done before in the past. And that's super sick. I mean, can you even imagine the fact of being an old man or an old woman and just staying there in front of your kids and thinking about it, and then just being well, I regret doing this. I regret doing this. I regret doing that. I wish I found that. I wish I tried that. I wish I got that job, or things like that. So, and that's what I've been doing for the last years. I mean, for the past years of my life, I've been doing that. Always trying to find some kind of a way or some kind of a shortcut also, which is what I wouldn't even suggest you doing. Obviously, the shortcut is actually a pretty good way to get fucked up really much and to get messed up with life in general. So when you try to go for the shortcut, it actually gives you that slightly advantage in the short term, but obviously in the long term you're gonna lose eventually. The majority of people are gonna lose, 95% of people are gonna lose obviously for the shortcut way. The 5% is the mafia mobs and things like that, but your sure thing is, it's for sure you're not gonna be one of those guys that's gonna be in that other 5% and that are obviously going to make it. So you have to play whatever you play. For example, I'm gonna play this YouTube thing for a super long time. I don't care about short term anymore, and I had to learn that thing with my experience at my expenses. So I had to pay a lot for that. I had to pay for the mistakes that I've done in the past, and I had to pay for the mistakes that broke me. For the mistakes that I've done, obviously, because I was actually short-term minded. So if you really want to live life to the fullest, you have to, I believe, obviously this is a suggestion of mine, I believe you should go for the long term. Who am I? I'm just a guy that actually had some experiences in the past and just wants to share his experiences, and obviously what's going to come in the next years, obviously in the next future. I'm actually from Italy. I've decided I was going to start doing videos in English, obviously, and not in Italian. I used to do that. Used to play for the short term, and that brought me really bad things. And obviously, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna start playing for the long term. I want to give you guys completely free value. I'm not gonna monetize this channel. Obviously, I can't monetize the channel, but I will probably start writing my books, and I've got a few books I'd really like to publish. Those books are gonna be in English. Obviously, that's gonna take a long time, but you guys probably don't even want to care about it right now. And yeah, so I want to play for the long term. I want to share my advice right here on this channel. I want to give you guys an experience that could actually help you out, and maybe some kind of even motivation that would actually bring you a pretty good solid mindset that's going to help you out in a long-term vision, which is actually what I had to learn at my expenses. So if you want to live your life to the fullest, obviously you have to aim for a long-term vision. So I believe that's the key word there. I mean, the main key phrase, key word, if you want to say it like that, is long-term vision. So whatever you do, start playing for the long term. Don't get into shortcuts. Don't get into things that are gonna make it look like it's extremely fast, but opt in for the long term. So things that are gonna take a pretty much long time to be done. I'm not gonna obviously saying you don't want to invest your money like in things in ads and things like that, obviously in general for whatever you do, but I strongly believe that the long-term vision has to be obviously it's gonna be for, I mean, it's gonna obviously be a slow-paced vision of doing things. Like for example, you're gonna be like for example, I'm gonna post on Instagram, I'm gonna post on YouTube. I'm gonna try to do these things as organic as I can. I'm not gonna invest anything in ads, and I know that that's gonna take me a really long time, but I'm okay with that, and I accept that. And I know that my books, whenever they're gonna get published, they're not gonna make like an amazing amount of sales. They're gonna take time to be sold in an organic way. That's what I'm actually aiming at. And so it's a long-term vision. Obviously, what I will be talking about in this channel, aside from just, I mean, obviously the way to live life, is going to be mainly psychology of things regarding relationships, and obviously regarding also the approach with other people, the social approach, and obviously also the approach towards the other sex. So that's gonna help you out, obviously, because I'm gonna be sharing my experience. I mean, I hope it's gonna help you out. You can actually drag this experience, you can take this experience from me, you can just take it from the videos and then use that for your best, and obviously to get the best out of it. So I really want to thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope you're gonna subscribe. If you don't, it's fine anyway. And I'll see you in the next videos where we're gonna face other, obviously, other things regarding like the world of seduction, and obviously also the life advices, if we want to say it like that. Obviously always coming from my experience. And I'll see you guys in the next.